You're supposed to boil the milk first and then...
Newlyweds Richie and Ashley appear to have it all. A beautiful Salt Lake home, a loving marriage,
nice,
and great health.
Did you make the right choice?
For sure.
But this picture-perfect couple, who both served LDS missions, have a painful past. This handsome, clean-cut kid...
Drugs make you feel good.
...is a recovering drug addict.
Even just talking about it, you feel a sense of euphoria. It made me feel comfortable in my own skin. I was okay being Richie when I had drugs.
The two met in high school. Richie, the popular football quarterback, Ashley, the cheerleader. It all changed for Richie when he was 16 years old, when he shattered his tailbone while cliff jumping at Lake Powell. That's when he took his first painkillers.
I'll never forget the relief that I felt when I took them. It was a sense of being okay, a sense of wellness. I knew that I wanted to feel that way more than just when I was in pain.
So Richie continued to pop the pills. When he came home from his LDS mission, a wedding date was set with Ashley for October 28, 2006.
And I remember writing in my journal and just saying, I can't believe this is happening to me.
But her Prince Charming was living a lie.
Just went from really good to really bad really fast. I'm like, who are you? You know what? Who is this person?
Richie's life continued to crumble, moving from place to place, month after month, eventually finding himself homeless and living on the streets of Seattle, doing whatever he could to get drugs.
Hadn't slept for days, didn't have a dime to my pocket, just had a gym bag over my shoulder and looking up at the Space Needle and just asking God, why? Why have I done this? Just erase me, take me away.
Like the prodigal son, Richie returned home.
I went up into my mother's bedroom and I said, Mom, I need help one last time. She held me in her arms for an hour before she would take me to detox.
Richie's family didn't give up, and neither did Ashley.
But I just always felt in my heart that I knew that I loved him, and I couldn't ever deny that to myself.
Richie finally got serious help.
To describe the way that I felt at the very last time that I used, I can't even really go there, because it was like being alone in a dark room.
In October of last year, Ashley and Richie were married in the LDS Salt Lake Temple.
I honestly get the butterflies from Richie still to this day.
Richie has his life back, but he knows he can quickly lose it with just one pill.
One pill for me might as well be a pharmacy full.
My life on the outside was perfect.
Jason Coombs' story is much the same. Raised in a good family, athletic, and a bright future. He also served an LDS mission.
Came back, I met the girl of my dreams and was married in the temple.
In 2004, Jason got into a car accident. He too was given painkillers, and that's all it took.
And I became addicted like that.
He went from Oxycontin to cocaine to heroin. He lost his family and ended up behind bars month after month after month.
And you'll do anything, absolutely anything, and sacrifice anything and hurt anyone to get your fix.
He also ended up homeless, walking the streets of Salt Lake.
Not only did I lose my wife, my family, my home, my job and my career, and all my relationships, I ultimately lost my soul.
The change came on a cold, wintry night.
And I was in a tunnel, seeking shelter. It was the darkest moment of my life. I felt absolutely worthless. And I've reflected back on everything that I'd lost and the people that I'd hurt. And that weighs on your soul. And I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't believe that there was hope for me.
But there was hope for Jason, and he did get his life back through years of support from family and friends. He now counsels other addicts here at the Lamont Michelle Addiction Recovery Home in Sandy.
You can pull that bottom up. You don't have to lose everything in you.
Two young men, two paths, both now rebuilding their lives.
Recovery is real, and recovery is a possibility. And recovery happens to people who want it.
It's a miserable way to live, because you hurt people along the way and ultimately you're killing yourself.